Bang!
Tarps off sports.
Jake Paul has shocked the world. Welcome back to another episode of Tarps Off MMA. I'm your host, Chris Mancuso, joined by Jack Gotzel. Jake Paul defeats Ben Funky Askren at 159 of the first round. Jack, people were wondering, quick stoppage. Was he wobbling? Looked like he was wobbling. In the moment, everybody was like, oh, could be an early stoppage. No, that was the correct stoppage, man. Jake Paul wins, and it's time to put I'm not saying a touch of respect on his name.
No. No.
Yes.
I think an amateur boxer definitely easily goes in there and takes out Jake Paul or Ben Askren probably in the same night. So I'm not putting any respect on Ben Askren's name until he faces
you mean
a striker.
Jake Paul's name?
Jake Paul's name, until he faces an actual striker. I mean, he beat now a YouTuber, he beat a retired NBA player, and now he's beaten a wrestler that literally made a career out of not striking. This guy hasn't beaten anybody still. I don't think he can beat anybody. That's why he is hand selecting these opponents. He doesn't deserve any respect. He hasn't earned any respect. And until he actually faces a tough fight, nothing.
I don't know, man. You were saying that this was going to be a big wake-up call for Paul. He was fighting a real fighter, and Paul beat him. Well, you got to put a little respect on his name.
Ben Askren is tough, I'll say that, but he's not a striker. He's not a boxer.
And it was embarrassing.
Yes.
That's essentially what happened.
Huge pump the brakes on Jake Paul. He still hasn't even beaten a striker. I don't think he can beat a striker. I mean, and he won't fight one.
I want Nate Diaz. Nate, take care of Leon and then step out of the UFC and teach Jake Paul a lesson. Or maybe they have a good fight. I'm thinking the latter is correct. He would teach Jake Paul a lesson, Jack. But Ben Askren, pretty embarrassing night for MMA. I mean, Frank Mir went the distance in his fight versus Cunningham.
Impressed.
He impressed for the MMA world, but Ben Askren let everybody down. Jake Paul won 59 of the first round. It was a TKO. Good night, Jim Kite. It was all over but the crying for Ben Askren.